Hey guys, so first I'm just going to basically just detangle my hair. Um, this is blown out hair. Well, not really. It was air dried, and then I took a blow dryer and kind of like went through it. But first, what you're gonna do is part straight down the middle. And I was seeing flakes in my hair, so I'm going to oil it along the way. I'm using Shine Jam, and that's pretty much it. Shine Jam and Mousse. That part is not even in the back whatsoever, but I'm just going to separate the two sections so it'll be easier for me when I'm molding. When I'm doing protective styles like this, I like to keep my hair as moisturized as possible, and especially my ends because it is braids, so my braids will be rubbing against my clothes, and I like to keep my ends protected. So yeah, this is me molding it down right now with the Shiny Jam and a brush, and I'm oiling in between. Some of you guys might wonder why I left hair out in the back on purpose like that. When you're doing braids and cornrows and stuff like that, it has a lot of tension on your edges, and I like to prevent traction alopecia if I can, so I like to purposely leave that part out in the back so that it doesn't get pulled too tight. But I do go back and put some mousse on that part and curl it, twirl it with my fingers to curl it, but that part is completely optional. Some people don't like that, but that's just my preference. I also like to use a rat tail comb or a fine tooth comb to go through and make sure that it's nice and smooth looking and there's no lumps and bumps, and then go back over it with the brush so that it looks all uniform and sleek. My camera died when I was doing the other ponytail, but I just did the other side and I tied it down with a silk scarf so that it's nice and slick looking. I also like to take the Shine Jam and go along my actual hair shaft so that it helps it not be frizzy inside of the braid. First, I'm going to separate the hair. I separated mine into about 5 small sections. It's 5 small pieces of hair. And right here I'm just separating into 3 sections so I can begin my braid. And I'm also going in between with shine and jam, so like I said, it won't be frizzy looking as I begin to braid. But you're going to start braiding, and when I do a stitch, one braid stitch, I go ahead and add in, feed in a piece of hair in between these 2 fingers, right in the middle. Just like that. And I continue to braid as if that piece of hair is a part of my natural hair. You want to make sure you're gripping as tight as you can so that the hair doesn't slip out, and it blends with your natural hair. I'm also going to continue to put shine and jam on my fingers as I go down my braid so that the synthetic hair attaches to my natural hair as well, so that it all looks as if it's my hair. You're basically just going to continue this process until your braid is done, but you're definitely going to want to maybe make sure that it's not getting tangled at the ends, because it will get tangled if it's long, and if it's synthetic hair tangles. So what I did was comb through the synthetic hair as I was braiding, so that it was easier for me to braid continuously without having to stop, because it's so tangled and knotted at the ends. Please don't mind my faces. I was trying to concentrate and make sure you guys could see. But yeah, I look a little silly, but just continue your braid, and yeah. right here I'm going to show you guys the process of borrowing hair from the other strands. If one strand gets too thin, then you can always borrow from the other pieces of hair so that it's still a consistent braid and you don't run out of hair to use to braid, if that makes sense. Edge control that I used was Edge Booster. That works best for me. If you ain't used Edge Booster before, girl, I don't know what you're doing. But right here, I'm just going go along my braid with the mousse. It helps blend my hair with the synthetic hair so it all looks seamless. And then I'm pretty much done. Now this next part is optional, but I don't like for my braids to bend up at the ends. So what I did was boil some water and dip the braid into it, and try not to get your natural hair into the boiling water because the whole braid will unravel if your hair gets wet, if your real hair gets wet. Now you are done. This is how I do my braids. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.